fascinating every moment.
It was such an interesting thing, and I feel like the moment of finding myself writing the song was the end of like this really long season, I guess, that I was in. So we came to the retreat, the songwriting retreat at Harmonie. The day Rita Springer told us, you know, okay, this is the time where you're gonna go out, you're gonna write a song. And I remember sitting in the circle and thinking, I feel so like I don't even know what I have to offer. Either I would go alone, or I would just not be able to contribute authentically and honestly to like a writing group. So then I found myself wandering around that whole space. And then the prayer garden. Man, it became like my favorite space in the whole week. And I went there and I was like, and I just started like talking to the Lord and kind of just screaming. And I just laid down on the grass and I was just singing whatever came to my mind. And I felt like I was staring unbelief in the face, and I needed to still say that God was good, like in the face of unbelief. It felt like a very scary thing for me, because I don't know, I guess all the way to that point I was like, but could I really trust God? Like, is he really trustworthy? You know, if I'm gonna say this, like, would I really be able to sing this for the rest of my life and actually believe it, you know? And then in that moment, just through the pure grace of God, found courage to still call him fascinating and to still say that I couldn't get away from the fact that I knew that he was faithful. And then what that meant for my life, what that meant for what I felt like I wanted everyone else to know.
She said she wanted to present it to Rita Springer. And so she was like, unfortunately I don't have a piano part for it, I just wrote it in the trees. So I was like, sing, and she wrote a really beautiful melody, so it kind of wrote itself more or less. And as she was singing, I just basically played what I thought would carry the melody beautifully, you know? I say beautifully, I mean wow.
In just one moment, my heart has known.
Yeah, then I took it to Rita and
she was like, yo man, there's more. She literally was like, there's more, you should take it somewhere further.
Rita really opened up everything for me. Just the song, that it could go beyond.
So then Mégan and I sat with it and took it further. The more we kind of, you know, sang through it, the more I kind of found more interesting chords to kind of express something, you know, because the words she's using are so beautiful.
I didn't even have the chorus. In just one moment, I didn't have that at all. I just had, finally love has made. That was the chorus for me.
So that's how it came about.
I guess the magnitude of what it meant for me, I just knew that I was very honest with it, and that mattered to me the most.
There is a specific line in the song where she speaks about loving present fathers. That line she uses to describe such a real thing for us but not so real for others was something that really hit me.
My hope for the song is honestly that
people can listen to it and really be ministered to by it, because it is truly a beautiful song. Mégan has done a really, you know, great job with it.
So in just one moment, my heart has known that my brother is a masterpiece and my friend is a work of art. And kind of as we realize God closer and closer in our lives, our interaction with one another, our sitting, our standing, our breathing, it will all just be worship, you know. Yeah.
Would flow like crimson gold. From the beginning, God would make my heart his home. Who knew one day his